200 time with the FNreflex XL MRD micro red dot. Yeah, that's 200. Feel pretty good with the firearm. Trigger is going to be talked about. Let's see what goes on with it. I just don't know. It's just weird. Let me know. Well, we'll talk about it in the outro. We'll get there, and then you can let me know. Don't let me know now. Just watch it, and then we'll go from there. Super good stuff. All right, enjoy, and we'll see you at the end.
This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All firearm handling shown is performed by trained individuals in a controlled environment. Always follow the 4 rules of gun safety. Number 1, treat your firearm as if it's loaded. Number 2, never point a firearm at anything you do not intend to destroy. Number 3, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Number 4, be sure of your target and where it's beyond it. Comply with all local, state, and federal laws regarding firearms. Do not attempt to replicate any actions seen in this video without proper training and safety measures. The creators assume no liability for misuse or unsafe practices.
Hey you, it is the Pew. Welcome back to this 1,000 round review series of the FNreflex XL MRD. I had to look that up yesterday because I'm cutting out the logos, or at least what the logos show with the name on it. And the regular reflex is a shorty. It's cut off like right up here. So this is the XL. And it's the MRD because it has the, oh, I said I would look that up. Oh no, it's coming loose. Crap. I think I have tools for that. Oh yeah, that is loose. Well, no, the screws are solid. These aren't the normal screws for for the pistol, for those optics, so I need to find time to get that. Find time, that's the key word, finding time. Whew. So, right, this is the XL, so FNreflex XL MRD. This is round 200, shooting at the same distance we did yesterday. We're doing at 12 and 20 because I want to just continue practicing at that yardage. I was happy, but I wasn't ecstatic with the shoot. So let's take our time. I want to get it up in the neck region at 20 yards. I can work on rapid fire. I need to get to the characteristics of the sight and sight acquisition and all that stuff first before I do some crazy stuff. Using VersaCarry, mag, pouch, holster, caddy, whatever you want to call it, G-code, paradigm, holster, ambidextrous, not ambidextrous, it can go inside or outside the waistband, and we're doing inside. And the tier 1 concealed mag caddy. I know, I need to change it up. Keep forgetting. Shooting with Range Dynamics full metal jacket from Fiocchi 9mm 115 grain. Today, thank you for being here. How are you? I appreciate you. It's one heck of a journey. We've got a little bit of a breeze coming through, so you might hear some wind buffering. Yeah, so initially, good. It was solid shooting yesterday. The trigger is kind of sensitive. The trigger is not very sensitive, but yeah, and I noticed that, so it was fun. This was a fun little gun, and it feels good in the hand. I like the texture. Kind of doing a mini review right now, but yeah, I wish the trigger guard had a little bit more to it, so I could grip onto it better. Alrighty, I keep stepping over here because I want the light to shine on the firearm. If I'm over this is also nice, but then, I kind of move around and, well, I guess I could just do it that way, but I want to have the light on it. Yeah, great. Okay, let's do the 20 yards and see where we're at. Good to go. Oh, that trigger is special. That's unintentional. That was unintentional, that second one. It's going up. Damn it, I'm already going to the right. And that low flyer down below. Darn. Darn. Better. But now I'm off to the right. It's so weird. So when I'm drawing and, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so that was 30 there. I'll go to the 12 and just work on slowing it down, backing it up, keeping my shots in the small quadrant A, I guess you'd say. But and that's the middle. But I'm trying to hit above, so I'm just trying to keep it within a 5 or a fist radius, you know. I'll do it again. Low. Left. Better. Consistent. Ho! Damn. It's doing well. Damn. Of course, missed the last one. All right. Hey. Unintentional. Damn, it's throwing it far. Holy smokes, it's like the 32X, the Glock. Oof, bad. I like when the injection patterns are even, predictable. It is what it is. That's a nitpick. That's not even a negative. Yeah, it feels really good. It just wished it had this texture better. A little bit more distinct in lines, not rounded. All right, let's just take our time going back and forth. I just think that was way over to the left. It's bad. unintentional. It's probably too high. It's too low. It's off to the right. Darn. Unintentional last one. I don't know if that's the factory trigger, but I am starting to dislike it. It's just right there, and maybe I'm just not used to it, but right now at 200, I'm not digging it. Darn. Hey-oh. I like the gun. I like it. But yeah, the trigger just definitely doing a little much there. I just don't like the sensitivity of it. But it's working well. I like it. Let me know what your thoughts are for the second FN of mine. I enjoy it. Just that trigger. Just the trigger. Let me know what you think. How's yours going? Oh, trigger and the trigger guard. This area right here needs to get fixed. So yeah, cool. I'm gonna go do my thing, picking up my brass, washing my ass. Recycling as much as you can, and saying hi to your mom. Why don't you say hi to your mom for me? Yeah, I think that crosses the line. If I'm saying hi to your mom, we should be friends or of that capacity. Yeah, because I'm not going to be that guy. So say hi to your mom for me. You'll see you in the outro. All right, doing it for 200. Looking good. Actually, pretty accurate, if I do say so myself. It's not bad at all. Kind of wish I had a little bit bigger Picatinny. Picatinny. Its lacerations are okay. It could be a little bit deeper. I do have that issue, right, with the trigger, and the only thing I'll say, because I already made mention of it in the previous video and sort of in this video, and I'm not going to go into super big detail. I'm going to get my trigger poundage thingy to do a test on it next 100 rounds, but this is the FN 509C. This trigger, right, wall, break, reset. Okay, just a little bit of out. Could be a little bit better coming out for the reset. That little squish right there, I don't like it. But that trigger that wall is defined and break. Why? And that's the stock trigger. This, I even thought that this was an aftermarket trigger. I thought it was an Apex. Has that look, right? And I presume the feel. I haven't felt a Apex aftermarket trigger, but this thing is spectacular. Why didn't you do it here? I'm just using my logic brain, right? I'm not part of the FN executive staff sitting down deciding what goes on with the pistols, right? And because I don't know, maybe because this is a bit thicker, girthier firearm platform, whereas this one is thinner. Maybe they couldn't put the same thing on there. I don't know. But just, I don't understand why that trigger. This is weird. This is weird compared to that. There's no play. That's it. Okay, sorry, we're not talking about the FN. I mean, not talking about the 509C, but we are. Because if you're going to put that stock trigger on there, what happened here? Everything else is cool. Also, I will divulge how much this cost when I bought it used, how much it is now MSRP, as opposed to how much this cost used and MSRP. Doing good though. It's accurate. It felt great, and you could tell that I was pretty spot on with it. You know, at 12 and 15, 10, 12 and 15. Anyway, it felt good, and it feels good in your hand. It has a nice feel. But again, initially, that I've had more unintentional misfires, not misfires, but unintentional shots in the last 200 rounds than I have with a lot of my pistols, a lot of my firearms. So it's interesting. Now, yes, that is my fault, but when you have something like this, it does give you a lot more risk to have those unintentional shots. So, that being said, the question I pass off is, what do you think? Do you have a Reflex XL or just a regular, which cuts off, you know, probably 1.5 inches? And what do you think about your trigger? If there was anything that I would change on it, other than the texture here with the trigger guard and the Picatinny. Okay, there's a couple things I would change. Come to think of it, yeah, there's a couple of things, but why? How come? Why not? Okay, thank you for being here. Come back for 300. We'll talk about it some more. Get some more rounds down through it and see if I can, you know, come around with the trigger. So far, everything is working well, like the sights. No slide bites, nothing too crazy with it. Feels good in the hand because it is a smaller form factor, and I do like that. So, again, tell me what you think. What your take is. Hopefully, some of you have had that experience with the Reflex, but if you can see it, I mean, come on. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. We'll talk about it some more. Come back for round 300. Like, subscribe, comment, recommend, all that jazz. And on that particular order, thank you so much for being here. Everybody is awesome. Really appreciate it. And thanks for giving me feedback, too, already on the trigger. And yes, giving a smooth take up and then pull with it. But you just feel this squish here. It does not feel good. Does not feel good. Okay, we'll see you all tomorrow. 照顾好自己，注意安全。